Hi folks, Anders here and welcome to another Dougdate. I know they were going to be weekly, but yeah, they haven't been, unfortunately. So, since the last video, what's happened? I had to go to the Isle of Wight for a few days to help a friend move, and then had a few days where I was a bit poorly, so couldn't do much. But yeah, so I've made progress. Unfortunately, I'm still waiting on the guy to come and do the welding for me on the sills above there. So I can't really do much with the cab at the moment. The good news is the skylights are watertight, and I'll show you a bit more of that in a second. So yeah, so it's been a couple of weeks. But progress is being made. Thank you to everybody who has donated to the crowdfund. I think I'm just over £400 for it now. My goal was originally 500, but I might extend it because things are costing a lot more at the moment. And yeah, but I do appreciate everybody who's donated. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, so what I've been doing today is I will show you. There is now a roof in the kitchen area. Da, 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 da. So skylight is now done. This is the original roof. I managed to save it. It was a bit mouldy on the other side and on this side, but yeah, that's fine. So what I've done is underneath here, I have put this stuff, which is from B&Q. It's called Dial Insulation, and it is made from plastic bottles, so it's not itchy, so you can do dish. Yeah, it's brilliant. Really easy to use, easy to cut. So all I've been doing is just using some spray adhesive stuff, just spraying it just a little bit onto the roof just to tack it in place. And then yeah, it was a bit fiddly to get back on, but I managed to do it. So this bit's been replaced and back on. That's the original ply with carpet there, which was a bit grubby, so it's been washed and cleaned. Same here, all the screw caps have been replaced. There, new screw caps here. That is the original 12-volt light fitting, which is fluorescent tubes. I will be replacing that with LEDs at some point. I know I've seen some videos online, very straightforward to do, but I've just put it back in place for now just to make it tidy. Bathroom is at least clean now, but yeah, not done anything in there yet. That is my next step, is to get the bathroom roof done. So again, I will insulate it with the magical plastic stuff that's there. And yeah, I've got the original roof of that because it was like a Perspex plastic roof, so that's going to go back into there, which is fine. So yeah, that is now good. This is good, but like I say, the skylights are all sealed, which is amazing. So it's been, like I say, it's been about I think 3-4 weeks now since I've done the skylights. We've had heavy rain, we've had some snow and sleet and hail and all sorts of weird and wonderful weather, but yeah, it is it's watertight, which is absolutely amazing. So hopefully next step for me is do the bathroom, which shouldn't take too long. I'm going to do that hopefully this afternoon, and then I've already prepped the new parts for the side panel for there and there, where the little glass windows are. I did manage to repair the plywood that was there. The frame had rotted, but the ply was solid. And I've cleaned all the carpet off and stuff as well, so they're absolutely fine. They can go back on. I've got now the plywood for the roof, but I didn't get a piece big enough to do it in one piece, so I'm going to have to piece it and work out how it's going to go. So the way that it works is, once I put the side pieces in place there and there, the roof panels slot into them just above, so there's like a bit of ply there, so they slot into there, and then obviously screwed to the skylight support frame there. I've got 6mm ply, which is plenty enough, and I've just got to order some stretch carpet just to do the roof in here, because I don't know, there wasn't stretch carpet in here to begin with. It was just that horrible nasty, well, it was just falling to pieces because it was all rotten. So yeah, so that is where I'm at so far with it. I also need to get the boiler checked over, I have tested a 240 volt electric hookup and that works. There was originally a strip light going along here, which I've took out because I'm going to do it with 12 volt LEDs again. I'll probably just do some stuff all the way around, something like that, I don't know yet. Yeah, so, because I don't really want to be using 240 volt mains for a fluorescent tube, which is not the most pleasant of light anyway. So yeah, so that is where I'm at so far. Yeah, I did have a guy, I don't know if I told you in the last update, there's a guy on Facebook who donated loads of stuff to me. I've got a new fridge to go in, because I don't know if that fridge is working, but I did ask some people on the Talbot forums on Facebook, and they said that there's no light or noise to it or anything like that because it's a compressor fridge. So that one might actually work, but the one I've got is identical. And it's much cleaner and much newer, so I've got that, and I have got to seal the vent on the outside where the air vent is, because there is some water ingress coming in from there, ever so slightly, not too much, but yeah, that needs to be done as well. But yeah, roof is done, happy days, and like I said, I've got that. I'm just going to put a piece of trim up along there to take that bit of plastic trunking off the roof there, which is stuck on. I started to think about colour schemes and things like that for it, and because I want it to be quite earthy and foresty, yeah. So the roof will be painted a light creamy colour. The cupboards here and here will be, they're going for a light cream in the middle, and then the edges I'm going to have in a very, very dark forest green. My daughter chose it. I thought it was a fantastic idea, so yeah. And that will be for all of those cupboards there, all those cupboards there, all cupboards here, and probably those cupboards there as well. I am hopefully in the next 2 weeks, I've got a friend, Maddie, who is an absolute legend, who's offered to help do all the cushions for the settees. I can do curtains fine, but cushions I was completely lost, and I was literally just going to wrap a piece of material around the existing foam. She's like, because she's a professional seamstress, she's like, no, you need to have this flanging, beading stuff there, I don't know. And so it maintains the edge on the corners of the sofa. So she's going to help me with that in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, so like I said, I've been let down with the welding, a bit unfortunate. The guy, he's supposed to be getting in touch with me in the next couple of days. He did say he got COVID, so fair enough, but it has been like a month now since he first came around, so it's been a bit of a pain. But I have got another chappie coming to come hopefully this week. He's suggested, rather than actually welding it, is to cut away, treat the metal and fiberglass it, because it's not a structural support that's holding it up, because the actual main structure is the inside bit, which is fine, as you can see there, and all of that. That is solid. It's just the outside bit which needs to be done. So he suggested possibly fiberglassing it, because of how close the bare metalwork is to the fiberglass body, and sparks could melt it, and I don't know, I'm not a technical person with anything like that. That's why I'm getting somebody else in to do that. So yeah, so that's that. And that's about it, I think. Like I say, it's been a few weeks since my last update, but now I am back on track and making some progress. Last week was pretty much a write-off for anything, because like I say, I was a bit poorly, and the weather was atrocious. We had like literally just above 0 temperatures. It was raining, it was windy, it was hailing, it was snowing, it was doing all sorts of crazy stuff. So there was not really much I could do. Plus I need to be making stock for my business, Anders Crafts, because it is coming up to festival season. So my plan is, my first festival is, I'm recording this on the 9th of April, 8th of April, something like that, 10th? Could be 10th, no, it's the 10th. Yeah, my first festival is 4 weeks today. Well, not today, from Friday. It's only in Coventry, so it's not too far to go, but I want to be, is it still recording? Yes, it is. I want to be in Doug, then renamed to Hoff, for then. if not, and I can't get it ready and I can't get all the welding stuff done, then it's going to have to be going in my car and tenting it and stuff like that, which I don't really want to do. But as long as I can get the welding stuff done, it will be watertight, because again, it's got the MOT, it's drivable, blah blah blah. Yeah, so that's it. I want to be, yeah, first festival 4 weeks. I'm trading next weekend at BBB in Birmingham, which is usually a good one for trading at. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and if you see this video, I will post a link to the crowdfunder below. I know everybody's having a tough time of things at the moment, fully appreciate that. I'm self-employed myself, I'm having a very tough time of it at the moment as well. And I really would like to get Doug back on the road, so if you can even spare £1 or £2, it will really help, because like I say, it's £415 after fees go for, yeah, the crowdfunding people take X amount of percent off. It was about £380 by the time I bought some new skylights, which were £65 each, all the screws, the everything else, the rock wall stuff, all extra materials, grindy disky thingies like these, and all sorts of magical stuff. Yeah, I think I've equally matched what people have put into the crowdfund so far, just on materials, time, stuff like that as well. So yeah, so if you can spare £1 or £2, really appreciate it. Again, I'm not asking for something for nothing. I'm offering, you know, my room sets, my custom boxes, little pieces of jewellery, all the things that I sell through Anders Crafts. Anyway, so you're not getting something, you will get something out of it as a thank you. Even it might be a little vinyl sticker, you know, for a couple of quid on the back of the van to say that you helped crowdfund to get Doug back on the road. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll just check and see if it was still recording again. And I will see you in the next video, which will hopefully be less than a week, all being well. Okay, bye folks.